Are you thinking of moving to Airdrie, but you're not quite sure where in the city you'd like to end up? If you're in that situation, you're going to want to stick around because I'm going to take you on a community tour of one of the more popular areas of the entire city. My name is Ryan Gillard. I'm a local realtor here in Calgary with Real Broker. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a community tour of Kings Heights, one of the more popular neighborhoods in Southeast Airdrie. I'll take you out into the streets. I'll showcase what the area looks like, all the pros and cons, and I'll even take you through some properties so you can get a sense of the different price points per property. All right, let's get right into it. All right, let's talk about Kings Heights in Airdrie. So first off, let's figure out where it is. So here is Calgary, obviously, and Airdrie is up here. And Kings Heights is this neighborhood right here. So you can probably see it a little better if I pull up this map. So here's Kings Heights. So this area right here is all industrial and commercial. There's some stores over here. Kings Heights refers to this neighborhood right here in Southeast Airdrie. And this chunk over here is called Ravenswood. And I find in Southeast Airdrie, that whole area, actually South Airdrie in general, is booming. Just so you've got excellent proximity to Calgary. But let's be honest, Airdrie is a bedroom community of Calgary. If Calgary didn't exist, Airdrie would probably be like a fraction of the size it is right now. And so it's got a good position. So from South Airdrie, you can get onto the QE2 highway, which is this one right here, and you can get to Calgary fairly quickly. You know, depending on the time of day. If you're coming during rush hour, it can be a bit annoying sometimes. But off-peak hours, it doesn't take too long to get from the Kings Heights area to Airdrie, or to Calgary, sorry. And you can go both directions. So this QE2 goes all the way to Edmonton, which you can see way up here. And it goes south all the way through Calgary to the USA border. So you got good access routes from Kings Heights to get onto the highway. You've also got easy access to this section over here, Crossiron Mills. This refers to one of the bigger, actually I think it's the biggest shopping center in the Calgary area. So you got easy access to the Crossiron Mills area. This whole yellow section is all sorts of different businesses, shops and stores and stuff. So lots of shopping over here. Very easy access from Kings Heights. You've also got easy access to the Calgary airport, which is this right over here. And there's lots of jobs at the airport, and there's actually lots of jobs around the airport area and the Northeast. And a lot of people don't really want to live in the Northeast. That's one of the stigmas about Calgary. You get a lot of people that don't want to live in the Northeast, but they work in the Northeast. And so if you're living in Airdrie, it's actually a fairly easy commute to get to this part of Calgary. And lastly, you've got easy access to the ring road. So here's again this QE2. It connects to this road here called Stony Trail, and this will go all the way around the city. So you got easy access routes in and out of the Airdrie area. And Airdrie itself, it's fairly easy to get around. There are some pockets here and there. Like if you're coming from Calgary and you're trying to get into this little pocket over here where Kings Heights is, sometimes it's a real pain, especially during rush hour. This road can be backed up like all the way down here, it seems like. So it can be a bit annoying sometimes. The city is growing so fast that the infrastructure is not meant for how big the city has become. But there are plans to help that out. I believe there's an overpass being built somewhere around here, which will really open up South Airdrie and free up a lot of this traffic that's trying to get onto Yankee Valley Boulevard, and that'll make living in Kings Heights even easier. Now, it looks to me like it's almost built, but, you know, construction, sometimes it looks like it's almost done, but it's still a year away. But to me, it looks like it's almost finished, and that overpass will be right around here, I believe. And again, if you're living in Kings Heights, to get around the city of Airdrie, 10 minutes most of the time. So it's good, convenient location. And if you are curious about Airdrie in general, not just specifically Kings Heights, I have a video specifically on the pros and cons of living in Airdrie, which you can find right here by clicking the link. So the next point I'd like to make, why I like the Kings Heights area, is that it's a very master planned community. Now, what does that mean? It just means that the neighborhood was thought out in advance, in careful detail, before they started developing it. And like everything is where it should be. Like you got schools over here, you've got 2 ponds right here with like the running track all the way around it, because you can walk your dogs, you can go for runs, walks and stuff like that. A lot of the houses are backing onto the park. You've got more parks down here. like so it's a mix of like houses, condos, townhouses. So typically in these master planned areas, you'll see condos around like the busier intersections. So you can see over here, there's some condos right here. I believe there's some more over here as well. Usually they're on collector roads or in like the busy intersections. You'll see pockets of townhouses throughout the area as well, along with like there's like an estates area with nicer homes, and then everything just master. It's just a well thought out plan. You also have easy access to all the shopping over here, so it's walking distance. And you don't really have to leave the neighborhood for anything, really, if you're living in King Sites. Everything is within walking distance or a short commute away. And so, again, just a very thought-out community, and I think that makes it's an easy place to live, basically. All right, so next up, I'll take you through some of the real estate stats in the King Sites area, just to show you what kind of properties there are and how much they're going for. So I pulled up the Calgary Real Estate Board's stats for the King Sites area. And here are the benchmark properties for King Sites. So the benchmark, it's kind of confusing how to describe it, but it's the most typical is how I would describe it. So it's a bit different than the median or the average. It's the most typical. So we'll start here with two-story properties. The reason why is they account for 55.8% of all of the properties in King Sites, and one-story bungalows are only 3%. So for a two-story, on average, they're 1,827 square feet. They've got 3 bedrooms built in 2011 with 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, with a partially finished basement. And the benchmark price, $637,900 is what they're going for. And for bungalows, again, they only count for 3%, about 1,225 square feet, which is a fairly big bungalow. 2 bedrooms upstairs. A bit surprised by that. Most of these should have 3 bedrooms, but I guess we'll go with 2 here. Built in 2011. 2 bathrooms, or 2 below ground bedrooms, sorry. So 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs, and 2 full bathrooms with a fully finished basement. And they're going for $609,100. And moving along, so there are no semi-detached properties in King Sites. So that's a duplex, so that's what that means, semi-detached. There are lots of townhouses, so they account for about 25% of the homes in King Sites. And on average, they're about 1,184 square feet, 2 bedrooms built in 2007, 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, with a partially finished basement, and they're going for about $328,000. And lastly, let's look at condos, so like apartment-style condos. They account for about 8% of all the properties for sale. 938 square feet, 2 bedrooms built in 2009, 2 bathrooms, and they're going for about $245,700. All right, next up, and typically I would actually go through the property myself and film it, but at the moment there's not much for inventory, so I had to improvise, and I'll just quickly take you through a few listings here to give you a sense of what the properties look like. So this first one is a condo that's sold for $259,900. This one, so the annual taxes are about $1,373 per year. The square footage, 859 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom with 2 bathrooms. And the condo fee per month is $437, and that includes common area maintenance, heat, management, reserve fund contributions, sewer, snow removal, and water. And I'll just kind of flip through some of the photos here to give you a sense of what it looks like. So here we are. So it gives you just a quick idea, general idea of what it looks like. And so next up, we've got a townhouse. So this one sold for $341,000, and annual taxes for this are $1,603 per year. This townhouse is 1,057 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, with an unfinished basement. And for parking, it has just 1 parking stall, so no garage for this one. The condo fee is $300 per month, and that includes amenities with the condo, common area maintenance, insurance, professional management, reserve fund contributions, and snow removal. And so here are some of the photos. Just gives you a sense of what it looks like, what you get for your money. And last up here, I'll take you through this detached property. And this one does fit what a benchmark property is for the King Sites area. So this one sold for $640,000. It's a 2-story built in 2017. Taxes are $3,394 per year. 2,100 square feet with 3 bedrooms upstairs, 3 full bathrooms, an unfinished basement with a double attached garage. And I'll take you through some of the photos. Nice looking home. And this is what you get for about $640,000. All right, that gives you just a general sense of what your money goes for in Kings Heights. That's it for my quick rundown of the Kings Heights area. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you are watching this and you could use some help, feel free to reach out. I'm easy to get a hold of. You can call, text, email, comment. You can even check out my website. If you are thinking of buying or selling, I want to help you out, so feel free to reach out. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.